Hi, my name is Brittany Reese. I'm the owner of Sugar Space. We purchased this property in 2013. So we are a mixed-use community arts and event center. We provide space for the community to gather, celebrate through events, but we're also very arts heavy. So this could be dance performances, theater, comedy, live music. We also do family programming. We have a children's play area, and we provide space for small businesses to operate here. So we have a commissary kitchen, we have food trucks that park here and use our facility. We also have a nonprofit train club that works out of here, and multiple groups that teach classes for the community. There was some gutters that would run down, because we're converting a warehouse into an event center. So it's a pretty unique situation, but there were some gutters that ran down the side of the building right onto the sidewalk, which would turn into basically like an ice skating rink. So you imagine having an event and having people trying to traverse that. So I would say that this grant really did help us actually stay in business and help change people's perception. So people have absolutely talked about improvements. I would say I get it weekly that someone will come in and say, "Oh my gosh, look what you've done to the place." I'm like, yes, I've had a lot of help. It looks great, doesn't it? Also, we get a lot of feedback about thank you for being here in the community. And for example, there's a woman who works for Salt Lake City I was just talking to, and she was like, "I'm so grateful you're here. We bring our children to your kids' play area. I have a 1 and 3-year-old. I live in the neighborhood. There's nothing like this around here when it's a rainy day." And so that feedback is amazing. I mean, that's what keeps us going.
I'm Isaac Atencio, co-owner of Salt Lake Barber Company and Culture Coffee here in Salt Lake's West Side. So we decided to open up our second location in the coffee shop here. Primarily because I am a resident of this area. I grew up in the neighborhood. Quite honestly, I was driving to our downtown location on a daily basis, and I kept seeing that this building was vacant and available, and stuck my nose kind of where it doesn't belong. I mean, realistically, this program has allowed us to really take our vision for what we wanted to do inside of the business and send it outside. Quite honestly, we wouldn't have had enough money earmarked to do all the improvements that we would have wanted to. And while this building was brand new and never occupied, it had seen some wear, some fading of paint, things like that. What I am hoping to do with both the barbershop and the coffee shop here in the West Side is be a catalyst for other business owners or potential business owners to come in and really stake claim to the neighborhood, the culture of it, and hopefully set precedent for what we want to see out of the future of Salt Lake's West Side.
My name is Sunny Nazar, and I own Curry Fried Chicken. We opened up in March of 2012, and we're located here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I mean, this is money that it would take forever for a small business to save up and to then use it on a facade, which is definitely that's the second the last thing that we kind of think about sometimes. We're just trying to make sure that the business is running, food is available for my restaurant. We had our customers, they're like, "Hey, you guys did something crazy outside, and it looks like really nice, looks so new." And I walked a couple of my customers, my regulars, around the whole building and showing them everything that I did. And they were just like, "Yeah, it looks amazing. This area is changing. This area is growing." So they've also done some improvements. New businesses have come in, and it just kind of brings everyone into this area downtown.
Hi, my name is Trung Pham, and I'm the co-owner of Ultrai. This is a family business, and we've been here for I think around 9 years now. I took it over 3 years ago. We really focused on trying to beautify the windows and make an environment with the outside patio where customers and people would want to spend more time here. We've always had people ask about outdoor seating and wanting to spend more time, wanting to have more community events here. And I think with that being here permanently, I can definitely see more events happening here. We love hosting summer jams, and we host garden plant giveaways, and we host art nights in Ultrai, bachata nights. We've been such a community space that is this getting bigger? And I love when people bring their friends here, because then they're like, oh, I've never been on the west side of Salt Lake. And for the people that live in the neighborhood, we also want them to feel like this is their space to hang out whenever they want.